today, the 29th of January 2024, my work's policy on social media has changed, and therefore I am no longer going to reference who my employer is, what my job is, or anything like that. And also, I would just like to make this full disclosure: all of the opinions here on this platform or any other social media that you might see me in are my own, and that not of the company, which we're not going to mention. We're not going to say anything about it. Just to cover my back, because the policy changed. I think there's been incidences across the organisation, and someone's been in trouble, and they're forced to change the policy. I don't know, but we're not going to talk about that, because all of those opinions that I say here are my own, not that of my organisation, which we're not going to name, because I'm not even going to risk naming it anymore. I'm not going to talk about it, okay? Okay, cool. Just to be clear, thought I'd say that. That's now on the record. That's now on the record, okay? That's on the record. Minecraft! There we go. Cool. So, the plan of action today, I would like to do the next slice in the cake of... Let's make sure that everything has bees and stuff. A little bit of a honeycomb farm going on here. We need to do the next slice, which is not going to be a problem. We'll be able to do this very quickly, I think. I'm hoping. I just need to remember how we actually build this, because I can't remember. Wait, are you giving your bees redstone? Does that make them more productive? Yeah, the bees have their own redstone. Right? Like this, I mean, yeah, they've got redstone. I'm giving them redstone. No, what has made them more productive is me forcing them in a 1x1 hole and basically forever forcing them to do bee stuff to the flowers. Can't believe you are drugging your bees. I'm not even drugging them, I'm not even gassing them, I'm just like forcing them in a tight space. With that being said, trying to think, what would be the best way? Oh. I just realized all the bees on this side, I'm now going to have to close off by putting a block there while it's nighttime. What time of day is it currently? I feel like it's just about to be daytime. It is. The bees are about to wake up. So now is not a good time. So the reason why I need to do that is because eventually I want to replace these bricks here with the beehives. But if we break this, then the bees from there can escape with the gap, right? So I think the best way is to place these blocks in that air block, and then right at the end we get rid of this glass block very quickly, break that, and then add it back in. If that makes sense. I don't know if that made sense. That made sense in my head. This side is fine because we're not building on this side, so this side, these bees will all still be working, but those bees over there, they're going to get blocked off. They're not going to be able to leave their beehive for a while. So if we're doing that, I've only got 10 smooth stone. Okay, let's go and cook some stone then, because I'm going to need quite a bit of smooth stone with this. Hey Kath, how are you? What have you been doing today? Have you been busy? So, I don't know if you saw in the Discord just now, but I did answer your message about the stream schedule. Had a medical test. Is it good? Fingers crossed? No prepping for class. Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, now, basically you said, you know, replacing things with Palworld. I haven't actually cancelled any. I think the only stream that I cancelled and put Palworld in its place was a Minecraft stream. Because we were doing Minecraft like 6 times in the month, and I'm like, well, a very quick way of me getting bored, and you guys getting bored of Minecraft, as if I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, right? Like, I'd rather not get bored of Minecraft, so I replaced Minecraft, and then I've split some of the longer stream times over 2 games, and that, I think, is a better way of making me, because I felt very energized towards the end of the stream on Saturday, and that was because I kind of had a game rotation right midway through. Like, we overran. That's not like me. I don't normally overrun, but because I had that game rotation, I think it was healthy for me. Yeah, I figured you would have changed out KSP since you basically said fuck KSP2. I haven't given up on it just yet. I think in that moment I was quite out of ideas, and I was saying, basically when I switched over to Power World, I pretty much said, I don't have the motivation to keep playing the game at the moment. It's not that I don't want to play it, I'm going to give it a little bit more time, because I think I've only played like 4 streams of it, and 3 of the 4 I really enjoyed it, and I was very motivated. So that was the first time when I wasn't like feeling great with it, but I wondered if it was either because it was a long stream and Kerbal is potentially not in the best place for a long duration stream, so splitting it up into 2 kind of worked very well, I think. I love how you wake up and just stare at your face. Yeah, me too. And then, yeah, so I think splitting it up so that it has, so that the first half of the stream is Kerbal and the second half of the stream is something else is a better way of doing it. So I've not just got like a full 6 hours playing Kerbal. I think I could probably do 6 hours worth of Minecraft, but even then, sometimes like after 3 or 4 hours, I kind of like run out of ideas and I just start jumping around chatting, right? So, yeah, I tend to not have the discipline to be able to do that at the moment. So I thought, well, let's change it up and we'll try it a different way to kind of split the longer streams up into 2 segments kind of thing. And then I can have a break, get something to drink, use the bathroom, and then come back and we can swap games, right? So then basically all the streams are like 2 to 3 hours, like 2 to 3 hour segments, and I think it makes the flow go a little bit better. With the exception of the long streams on the Saturday when we play Dungeons and Dragons, then it's like a 4. No, it's still 3 hours for the first game, and then like 4 hours for D&D. I say 4 hours. It's never going to be actually 4 hours, I don't think. Anyway, right. I need to figure out what the space is between these. So we've got, well, I think the first thing I want to do is for all the beehives that, so all of these places along here, we can place this block in the center. In fact, the block in the center is already there for bits of it, but like this one, for instance, that can be like that. I can't do this until the bees kind of hibernate. In fact, most of these along here don't have the bees in yet, so actually this is going to be a lot easier than I thought. I just have to wait for this kind of section here, this module, to have the bees go away. In fact, might be able to do that. I might have to be quick. There we go. So that just stops the bees from escaping. Something that I do want to do, though, I want to go along and start putting the scaffolding down. I think that's the first port of call, and then from there we can start building off of the scaffolding. So let's go and get a bunch of scaffolding. And I bet that's the one thing I didn't prep. Yeah, I've only got a stack of it. Okay. So it needs to go not here, but here. That is the place for the scaffolding. And then against there, are we changing the color over? Yeah, I think we should. So we want the brown concrete. Whatever makes me happy, my friend. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm playing around with things. I'm trying to be better, just in general, at having a rotation and a schedule. Because I'm definitely more productive when I'm under like a deadline, for instance. When I've got a deadline going, I'm definitely more productive. You didn't see that. I didn't just spill my juice all the way down me. You saw nothing. You saw nothing, chap. Okay, so let's get the brown concrete. Alright, so how do we have it here? So I've got the T shape, okay. And I think it's at this level. Perfect. I might need more scaffolding. Now we want the yellow, so maybe we should get both of them. Oh, for some reason I've got a water source down here. Okay, right, we need some more bamboo, so let's go and get the bamboo and string. In fact, I've got one piece of bamboo. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna need more bamboo. Can you stop firing the rockets, Wobble? Thank you. Oh, wait, we've got bamboo blocks here. Can I turn those back into bamboo? I don't think I can. That's a little bit annoying. Now that I've realized you can't do that. Okay. Oh, we finally emptied the chest. Cool. Alright, let's go and get some bamboo real quick. And, not keep placing that there. Let's put that in here. So this temporary bamboo farm has been utilizing a lot of bamboo. I'm just saying, like, I've used this quite a lot. That'll do. I don't want too much. I don't need too much. I just need enough to make some more scaffolding. Unless I've got scaffolding in storage, actually. I might already have scaffolding. So let's check that before I craft up some more. Do I have any scaffolding here? That would be a negative. I do have chests in here though, and a couple of lecterns. Do you know what I do have? I've got the smooth stone, which I'm currently in need of, so that's pretty cool. So something I've been doing a lot of lately on Minecraft is decked out. I've also seen a lot of interest in decked out. Just in general, like general gameplay and stuff on YouTube. I will reiterate, I am still not interested in streaming my decked out runs. I'm playing decked out for my own enjoyment. It helps me de-stress after work, or for whatever reason, you know, it gives me the opportunity to just relax. So just reiterating that, even though it's like become quite popular right now, especially with like H-Bomb and Captain Sparkles and like some of the bigger YouTubers and Twitch streamers to actually, are they on Twitch? They might just be YouTube streaming, but anyway, some of the bigger Minecraft content creators playing them, I still stand by my decision to not stream those runs. Just because, I don't know, it would feel like I would be, because obviously it would be very popular and I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm actually pretty good at it. And I feel like I could gain a little bit of traction doing this, but I'm not interested in getting traction that way. If I'm ever going to gain traction, not that I really necessarily want it, I want it from my own stuff, if that made sense. So just reiterating, because I know that the question will come up at some point. Hey Womble, why don't you play decked out? No, you're alright. I'm fine. But yeah, I have been playing a lot of it. Also, I feel like I missed the opportunity as well now, right? So if I were to have done that, I should have done it right from the beginning before it kind of got big. Well, it was already big because it's a Hermitcraft game, right? But now it's really big with like big streamers that aren't part of Hermitcraft playing it, and never seen the runs before and never played it before. I am enjoying it though. I'm doing quite well. I did a couple of deadly runs the other day. I'm now consistently going down to level 3 and beating level 3 kind of thing. Haven't done a successful level 4 run yet, but that was more luck, I think. Oh, apparently. Don't need that one, don't need that one. Okay, so I think we're going to build this up layer by layer, kind of like what we did before. So the first thing I want to do is get the hoppers in place, and then we'll go from there. So we'll get the hoppers in place, then we'll put the hopper minecarts in, and yeah, we'll do it like bit at a time. So we'll take these hoppers. Do I have minecarts? Maybe that the block of iron is for the minecarts. Get the rails, get the redstone. For some reason, I don't think we've got enough materials here, but I could be wrong. Just doesn't feel right. Do you know what I didn't get? Because I guess the first thing I want to do is set up that. So let's go and do that. Ah! So I need dispensers? No, droppers. Wait. Oh, I can never remember which one's which. Redstone brain is failing. These are dispensers. Yeah, so I need droppers. We need observers. We need comparators. And I've got the smooth stone there. I am going to place this stone in there just for the time being. So So I think... what's the best way to do this? We have to rotate them round, right? So... I think this one... No, it's not that way. Ugh. Well, I mean, that one's not a terrible idea, but still. There we go. Cool. And then from here, we're going to do that. Get rid of these two. So that's where the comparator goes. Oh, I don't have my pistons. Of course I don't. Sticky piston, I think? Yep, sticky piston. Cool. I've got the observers. Then I want, I think, that way? Nope. Oh, actually. Get rid of these two. And then that, right? It's a little bit tedious doing that, but there we go. Perfect. Cool. Now we can bring this line all the way through. We can get the hopper minecarts in place and glassify it up. No, stop it. 84 levels, by the way. Can you not put them down at the underneath? That is bad. Bad game. Yes, there's no glass on this side. Okay. I will do the opposite on the other side. Nope. There we go. The last thing I want is for it to go in the storage system. Actually, that's not the end of the world if it did happen, but it is what it is. Alright, off to class. It's on top for now. Okay, thank you very much for stopping by, my dude. Huh? Uh-oh. Something's not quite aligning up. Oh no, it is. Yes, it is. We're good, we're good, we're good. Like, for a second there I was like, something's not working, but no, we're fine. I need a comparator. It needs to face that way. This. No. I don't want it facing down. No, I want a dropper here, please. There we go, perfect. I shall be putting this line in and then we'll finish off the circuit. Why is it going below? Wait, I wonder. No? Weird. I really don't know why it was doing that. I don't know why every so often it's just like, no, I'm going to put it down here. Very inconvenient. If we do this to there. Perfect. Oh, my hand. Perfect. Cool. Fantastic. That is not the right way, sir. I'm an idiot. There we go. That's better. So they need to be facing each other, you pillock. Okay, so that's that bit done. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Let's go through and add the hopper minecarts underneath these bits here. And actually, I also want glass, because this should be glassed up so that we can't... It should be glass, yeah. So that should be brown glass, so... Wait, what? No, pink glass, yellow glass. I meant yellow. So let's get our glass. Yellow glass, I'm gonna take some brown glass too. Oh, you moron. How many am I gonna need? We're gonna need 1, 2. Oh, bollocks. I can't count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Is that right? It doesn't feel right. Yeah, it's 8. So I need 8 hopper minecarts either side. Hey T-Man, how are you? Sup, nerd? So I want to put like all of my junk into storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can actually make 8 minecarts here. That's 5. Six, 7, 8. Then we're going to turn them all into hoppers. I think I've got enough hoppers for this. I think I accounted for the hopper minecarts when I was making the hoppers, but we'll see. We'll find out. Good, getting ready to do a very exciting mission coming in less than 24 hours. What exciting mission is that? That. There we go. We've got our 8 there. And I only need 8 for this side, and then we'll... I'm gonna need... brown glass? Oh. Yeah, so that's yellow. So everything this side onwards is brown glass. So I need brown glass as well. Which I've got. Okay. So let's get... Oh, this is where I'm going to force stuff into the sorting system here, because I want the... Oh no, I can't. Maybe from here? Yep. I heard them. I heard it go. So we'll put glass either side. And then we will do the same on this side, right? I might not be able to get these rails back, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think I can, unless I can get it from here, right? Ah, there we go. I can hit the hitbox there. 1, 2. So this needs to be the opposite of what's in front of us. This needs to be yellow, I think. Okay, so that one's yellow, which means this one's also yellow. Okay, and then the next two will be brown. This is the most tedious bit, I think. First cargo resupply with Cygnus. Wait, is Cygnus being launched on Falcon 9 now? Yeah, of course it is, because whatchamacallit stopped flying. I did. Interesting. I didn't realize that it was on the Falcon 9 though. I thought it was somewhere else, but huh. Cool. That's interesting. Because obviously you've got Dragon that can, like the cargo variant of Dragon, right? But I guess payloads are different, like from what you can take and what you can send on Dragon. So it's the opposite to that one, so I think I need brown. And then the next two would be yellow. Yeah, I forgot. To be honest, I kind of forgot, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that Cygnus was a thing, because it's not launched in a while. But I'm so out of the loop anyway, like, I did completely forget. I shall put... I think we're going in the right place. Let me... So this one has to be yellow, right? Because it's always opposite to what we're looking at. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the hitboxes on this one. This one I might have to break this here to get the hitboxes correct. There we go. Okay, so that's got all of the pickup itemificators in here. Let's go and get those rails back, shall we? Where? Did it even land? A? Is it this one? I don't... Oh! Why? Why? Why are you powering that hopper? Why? 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 Tell me why. Why are you powering the hopper? Is the light on? The light is on. What did I do wrong? I don't think I did anything wrong. I think it's this. There we go. That's why. Makes sense. Yeah, that is a flaw in the design. Unfortunately, the honey bottles are going to get clogged up behind here. So these honey bottles will just get stuck. Shame, but it is what it is. So you know how Falcon Fairing is, well, we had a door so you can get in and out without having problems. Wait, there's a door on the fairing? I'm so far behind on my space stuff. So, for whatever reason, it's now going into here and it's not going into that chest. Why? Why? I don't understand. Should all still be collected by that hopper, right? That hopper's not locked. So it shouldn't make it into there? Oh boy. Maybe I'm thinking this too much. Thinking about this too much. Very small door, but it's a door. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, color me stupid. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it was filtering into here. It should just go directly into this, like, without any issue, but I am far past caring. I've lost interest. Also going to be Super Lofted Trajectory and LZ1 Return. Do you know if Cygnus is going... well, I presume you're launching northeast for the launch. You're not going southeast. I presume it's a northeast launch. $44 thereabouts, so it should go over the UK. But I guess you could, depending on where the launch window was, because obviously Dragon has to go northeast, right, over the UK and over Europe and that way, because of the recovery zones, right? Where the recovery zones are for Dragon. But Cygnus isn't restricted by that, so I guess you could go southeast over the Atlantic, but then are you going to lose signal issue? You're going to get signal issues during second stage burn and things? But then I presume that, yeah, that's the plan, to go northeast, yeah. Same trajectory as Dragon then. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's known, right? But I can't see a reason why Cygnus couldn't go to the south. I guess you're burning over that equatorial line, so therefore you'd have to burn for longer to get the same amount of energy to reach orbital velocity, so it makes sense to go to the north. I guess. I mean, I don't know if that would actually affect it that much, delta V wise. I don't think there'd be that much of a difference, right? If any, actually. I'm not even sure if there would be any change. Okay, let's carry on with this, because otherwise I'm just going to keep waffling on and then I'll never get anything done. So I think pretty much the same trajectory as Dragon, except the second stage is not fully going into a stable orbit. Cygnus will complete that. So I presume Cygnus has a higher mass than Dragon then, right? Which I guess makes sense, because why would they keep using Cygnus if you had the cargo variant of Dragon? Well, the cargo variant of Dragon can't carry as much mass, right? Like, Cygnus is well built, well designed, so... Do you know what? I do vaguely remember at some point someone saying that Cygnus launching on Falcon 9 was a possibility, and I'm pretty sure I forgot or deleted it from my brain. Like, that's absolutely a possibility. I might have been told this at some point. It's like, yeah, that's gonna happen, and then I've just gone, nope, delete. I think I only need 4 of those. Which way is it facing? So it was facing that way, so we'll keep them facing that way. So I'll put down the lectins, because this is the easy bit. So put down the lectins first. Then we will put down the books. Is it page 4? I think it's page 4 I'm putting it on. I could be wrong. I might have to go and check. I think it's page 4. Would it be page 3 now? Let's go and check. This is the first time we get to use pad 40 for a cargo launch since Dragon 1 retired. Oh, page 3. I said it, but it's page 3. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess you, like, with the Dragon 2 cargo, it needs the same infrastructure as the crewed variant. So, and that... I mean, wait, no, they're planning on doing crewed launches from pad 40 though, aren't they? So, I guess it's not ready yet, or it hasn't been ready, it hasn't been done yet, so... So these need to be on subtract mode. So, subtract. Whoops. And these are just normal. Whoops, see. The tower and the arm are complete for 40, so Dragon missions will return to 40 soon, which got finished. Uh-oh, I'm out of comparators. Why am I out of comparators? That shouldn't have happened. Complete to 40, so which got to finish up the sewed wire baskets. Nice. I'm out of comparators. I think I'm going to be out of redstone here. I don't think I've got enough. I just have this terrifying suspicion that my resources are not... I didn't count out my resources correctly, and we're going to have to stop halfway. That would be disappointing, because I've just used a stack of comparators. And then we've only done that. Yeah. Was it a stack of comparators? It should be 6 times by 4 times by 3? Cygnus is one hell of a spacecraft. Absolutely, I agree. I'm glad it's back. In fact, I have a stock image of Cygnus orbiting the Earth. the Earth. Let's get that, and then we need the... Oh crap, I need dispensers now. So we'll put the droppers away. Yeah, so I definitely haven't counted the resources enough. Oh, wait, no, I have. 2, 4? Yeah, so I only need 4 more of those. It's weird seeing it in a Falcon 9 payload fairing though. Well, yeah. What did it used to fly on? Oh, the solid booster. Yeah. Brain. Antares? Was it Antares that it was on? I'm gonna have to Google it. I can't remember. Yeah, Antares. Did it ever fly on anything else? I have a feeling there might have been a Cygnus 5 launch as well, but... I could be wrong. It's Northrop Grumman that makes a Cygnus, right? Let's have a look at the launches. Previous launches. Yeah, Atlas 5. It has launched on Atlas 5. I knew it had launched on Atlas 5 at some point, and that was why I thought that potentially they were going to switch over to Vulcan and not Falcon 9. Yeah, Antares. Which they could potentially go back to Antares in June 25. Interesting. There's 3 more Antares launches, the 330 launcher. Interesting. I didn't know that. Sorry, I'm Googling now. So the 300 series announced it had contracted Firefly Aerospace to build the 300 series first stage. This has all came from the current political situation, right? Because they couldn't get the SRBs from a certain supplier now. Yeah, the RD191. Although, is that out of date? So Antares will fly again. Okay. That's cool, because I liked Antares. I thought that was a pretty neat launcher. It just goes, pfft, bye! Just, I'm going to space now! They're continuing that launch vehicle. Firefly is resupplying them with their engines, though I feel like I could have just waited for you to read that instead of... It has flown on Atlas 5 before. I do remember that mission. I think there was I think there was 2 back-to-back. Because Antares went... Because the last variant of Antares that has stopped flying was like the second version, and there was like a time between the first version of Antares and the second version of Antares. It's like 2015, sometime around then, before Falcon 9 had done its landings, and I think, and I think there were 2 launches. I remember them going off because I watched one of them. I didn't watch the other. That was when I was like watching rocket launches like religiously. Back then. Jesus Christ, that was 2015. Let me have a look. Let's see if I can find the exact launches that I'm talking about. Yeah, because one of the Antares launches didn't go to plan. Spontaneous disassembly or something, like October 28th, 2014, that was a launch failure. And there was a... God, Jesus, that was coming up to 10 years ago. Oh, that's made me feel old. CRS Orb 3. That was only the third launch. I see. It was the upper stage that failed. Interesting. And then because of that, they switched over to Atlas 5, maybe? No, but then it says on here that the next launch was like 2014, and that was an Antares. Sorry, 2016, and that was an Antares like 2 years later. Huh. I'm sure it launched. I'm sure it's done launches on Atlas 5. Oh, no, I'm looking in the wrong place. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it was. It was December 2015 and March 2016, the two times that it went up on Atlas 5. So yeah, 2015, 2016. I was remembering correctly. I was looking in the wrong place. That's why I couldn't find it. Also posted a picture of encapsulation in the Discord. Let's have a look, because now I'm on full distraction mode. Oh, that is sweet. That looks so good. Is that your photo that you took? Or is that publicity photo? Please tell me that's yours. That you own the rights to that photo. That would be amazing. So yeah, so there was two launches on Atlas 5. They were both 2015 and 2016. So about the time when Falcon 9 was kind of getting to grips with itself and starting to do the landings. I think the first landing was like April 2016, is that right? So yeah, that was when I was really into spaceflight. That was when I was watching every single launch all the time kind of thing. Don't have the time for that anymore. Oh, it also did another Atlas 5 launch in 2017 as well. That was I don't remember that one. I don't know what that was. Yeah. OA number 7, that was named after John Glenn, which is awesome. I love the names that they use for the Cygnus launches, right? They're all named after people who... Oh, it's Paddy Hillard! Paddy Robertson. So again, they're all named after, like, astronauts. That's who this one's named after. Cool. Didn't know that. Apart from Deke, I think he's an Apollo commander. Not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he did. You took the picture for SpaceX. That was pretty cool. Also, I got the boop for it. Maybe. You got the boop for it. Nice. I don't know what the boop is. I'd presume that's some form of euphemism, but I won't ask. I think what I want to do next, I want to do the next... I think we... Ooh, I'm torn. No, we'll do the next load of collection-y things. Come on, Womble. Work, brain, work. I need that one. Let's go and do the collection-y things. Jesus Christ, my head. Also, in theory, you could put in our silos on top of there. There's enough room. Oh, you mean Starlink? Are they still launching Starlinks? I haven't seen them go up in a while, but that could just be out of my own ignorance, maybe. It could be my own ignorance that has stopped me from seeing this. Like I said, I haven't actually seen them go up in a while. Eight. Perfect. Oh, nutsacks. Okay, so we have to... Well, we can... Let's put those in there. Let's put those in there. And let's put those in there. Cool. Okay, let's go and place these down. These will be easier than what we had before, because I'm not going to have to like do all sorts of stuff to get the hitboxes. I'll just be able to do it from below, so that's good. And then we want to put the glass in. It'll be whatever, it's the opposite of the color for the redstone. So this one here needs to be brown, so that will give me a good precedence to move on going forwards. So that one needs to be brown. This one needs to be yellow, I think. Yeah. Yellow, this one needs to be brown. This one is yellow. That one is also yellow. Yes. And then we need to... Well... So I've kept it the same there, but really this one now needs to be yellow, I think. I think this is where I change over to brown. And this one is yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now I should be able to put the flowering azalea without making too much of a mess. So flowering azalea goes there, there. There, please. And then above it, that's where the beehives are going to go. So we're going to put block placements in, and then we're good, I think. I didn't have to put these flowering azalea on the other side because I already have them in place. There we go. Would you still be able to do a return to launch site? If you had the Starlink sats in there as well then, T-Man? Just to be on the safe side, we're actually going to go all the way across. We're going to keep that gap in until we've got everything sorted. Just so that it's done, right? Now I don't have to worry about it at the end of the day. I do need to worry about putting the glass in between these air blocks. So, for instance, I think there is an air block in there. So it just goes here, here, and then this would become yellow. This would become brown. Whoops. This one yellow, and finally yellow there. Then I also want to do it on top of these because... No, that one needs to be yellow. I think it is. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. And this one needs to be brown. Cool. I really think, I really hope I've got that right, so it doesn't look weird later on. Okay, so now we can put in the dispensers. Good evening! Bee farm grind goes on and on, I see. To be fair, we've not really done much of the bee farm grind recently, so you say it goes on, but I haven't actually done any. I haven't really been playing Minecraft that much, like we've been playing other games, so yeah. Please face down. Good. Face down. Okay, let's just go around and we'll place these and then we're good. I'll have to do it on the other side as well. I don't think I've got the correct resources here. So I think we're going to run out of redstone supplies. Turing. But hey Turing, how are you? What have you been doing? Have you been busy? Okay, so that's all of those in place. We now need to place, I guess there's redstone here and here. Oh, I'm using the wrong color. Nope. Yeah, I haven't played as much Minecraft lately, so this is the first time I'm like playing Minecraft in a while. It's because I've started rotating my games around a little bit more, so we don't get to play Minecraft as much. But in all honesty, that's probably for my own benefit anyway, right? So I'm not going to burn out on Minecraft as quickly, and I don't want to burn out on Minecraft. I really enjoy playing Minecraft and doing Minecraft stuff, so I really want to play as much as I can, but not make it go too far kind of thing, because that is the risk. What? Is it just me, or does that look like... No, it's not lit, because it'd be giving me the effect. Yeah, it's me. It was just me. Then we want the slabs. I saw a meme of some Monlander with dinner bone game tag. Do you know what that's referencing? Well, the dinner bone... Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so there was a Moonlander, Japanese, I think. T-Man will be able to explain a little bit better, probably. But there was a Japanese moonlander that landed on the moon not that long back, but it landed upside down. Hence the dinner bone game tag, I guess. Because the dinner bone is obviously, it makes your animals land upside down. What is it called? Slim, that was what it was called. Yeah, so Japan's upside down slim moonlander wakes up on the lunar surface, snaps new photo. So basically, yeah, it kind of botched its landing and is upside down. I think it did like a bounce. It did like a Kerbal Space Program bounce, basically. Be a pretty weird moonlander if it didn't at least land on the moon. Dude, in recent history, like, as human beings, we really haven't been very successful at landing things on the moon, so... Slim, that was it. So Japanese lander called Slim landed. One of its main engines basically fell off, and it pulled a KSP move. Basically, yeah, it did heavy litho braking and bounced. A lot of people are comparing it to the moon or bust loading stream on KSP. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I can see that. So, yeah, that's what that's about. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot it was a thing. So when you said dinner bone, I'm like, what? And it took me a minute to remember that was that happened. Okay, we are going to not put that one there because that is the wrong color. It angled perfectly just like it is in game. Yeah. It's so ridiculous, but I mean, hey, we are effectively doing real life space program here, so it is a bit more tricky than Kerbal. And if you make those mistakes in Kerbal, god damn, are they gonna happen in real life. So I want to make sure that they are opposite the ones there. Oh, see. And now I have to be like extra careful because I don't have the reference. Okay, and then so whatever's on this side here is the same because we need every so often to put down redstone torches. Guess there's a redstone torch there. Do I have powered rails? I do. Fantastic. I guess we can have this here for the time being. I mean, obviously we will have to change bits of this anyway. Now the rest. Oh, I didn't put powered rails on the other one. It's fine. Obviously, I will have to change the rail system to make it so that it actually hooks up. But yeah. Okay, so that is the first layer done. Oh yeah, it was that. That landed really accurately, I read. Yeah, so that'll be why there's a Dinnerbone meme with a lunar. Oh, that'll be why there's a Dinnerbone lunar lander. Because if you didn't know, Dinnerbone makes your mobs turn upside down. I have never tried it with a bee. Let's go and try it with a bee, shall we? I've never seen an upside down bee. Someone posted something in the space. You'll find it really hilarious. Let's have a look. Very good. Very good. I like that. That one's a good one. Uh-oh. Connecting to chat? What do you mean connecting to chat? Don't disconnect me from chat while we're talking about hilarious things. What the hell? Get me back in the fucking chat room, you stupid thing. What was I doing? We were going to do Dinnerbone. I don't know if chat's working right now. I think that's it. I think it's just... "55 meters from target." I mean, if I parked my car 55 meters from where I wanted to park my car, I would say that's a failure. I'm just saying. Perfect. So there we go. That's the... that is the Dinnerbone tag. So it's upside down. Literally fits perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if I park my car and have to walk 55 meters to the parking space and the car was upside down, I would definitely have problems. I definitely think there might be something wrong there. How hard can it be? Very, very hard. That's the answer to that, Womble. It can be very hard to land a... No! Oh, I don't have any droppers in my inventory. Why? Give me the droppers. Is there anything else that I need? I need that. Cool. Please? No! I don't want you facing down. Oh, I hate this. I know, exit, but usually the range is in kilometers. For landing spacecraft, yeah, probably. Yeah. Poor Jeb, how's he gonna get home with the lander? Yeah, no, I'm only being a dick. It's fine. Yeah, for landing on the moon, yeah, like a couple of, like, 50 meters isn't terrible. So, yeah. I'm more trying to do a bit, to be honest. Obviously it didn't work. Give me that back. Dun 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 dun. I wonder if I should. Yeah, I probably should put these in because then I've got another way of Oh no, I just broke it. This is intact somewhat. The only problem is the solar panels are on the side of the dang thing. I think they've got power back to the craft now, right? So even though it has landed upside down, it is actually, it's fully operational. Well, not fully. I think it's got like reduced power or something, but that's something you would expect with an issue. T-Man is probably in a better position to explain it than me because he actually works. Well, he works for SpaceX, right? So he probably has a much greater understanding than I do as an amateur thing. You're here to learn, sharing? Me too. Me too. I'm also here to learn. Isn't that why we're all here? I'm out of scaffolding again. I'm not here. I'm here to harass you. Okay, well, nothing changes there. Maybe we should go and get some bamboo from the pre-made stock. So we're not, like, needlessly crafting up new scaffolding. I have my skill level. 999.9 cool engineer. At least it's intact somewhat. The only problem is the solar panels are on the side of the dang thing, so they're not going to get as much power usage when it's in the dirt. No, but they did get power into the lander, right? So they do have the panels are working somewhat. They're just not how it was designed to. I still think it's ridiculous. I woke up like one morning and I read the article. I'm like, no way that actually happened. And it took me about 5 or 6 minutes to really like think about it and think, no, this isn't real. Nah, this isn't real. This didn't actually happen. This is someone trolling. Nah, this didn't. Wait, this is actually a thing. They landed the spacecraft upside down. Okay. So yeah. I still can't believe it pulled the KSB move. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. It absolutely is. The fact that it bounced and ended up upside down is just ridiculous. And it's like, it completed its litho braking correctly and didn't disassemble itself is just actually, I mean, you know that it's built well if it's got that level of resilience, right? And I can imagine what they would have, like, what the engineers would be like. It's like, huh, well, someone's designed a good craft. That's the thing. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect to be doing this today. Have they tried rocking it backwards and forwards to see if they can get it back the correct way up? Have they tried rolling it? Because that's usually a good technique that I do in Kerbal. It's the perfect angle for the meme in KSP. I know, right? Like, like everyone who has played Kerbal previously has felt for the engineers that it's like, yeah, don't worry, we do this all the time. we feel for you. We know exactly what to do. Just hit the A and the D key as quickly as possible until it flips over. That's all you have to do. We've been in this situation before. just smash A and D. Wait, what? It's fine, don't think about it. Don't think about what I just said. Put that in. That in. Get that one. Just rapidly spam the keyboard buttons. Exactly. Or if you've got a joystick, just rock it back and forth. That's what I do in these situations, and it's never failed me. We need some more sticky pistons. Whoops, didn't mean to put that one there. I think it's got to go, the observers have to go facing that way. Yes. No, you can't join the server. Can you just imagine like the real life engineering being like hit this button? Yeah, I know, right? I'm not for a second suggesting that that's how it works. I am making light of a very hilarious situation. Let's be honest, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, like I said, testament to the actual engineering. It was able to survive the, let's just say, very dramatic ending, landing. They do have 2 rovers, so technically they could flip it over. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. They do have 2 rovers, don't they? Just ram it into the side of it. That works as well. Just like wedge one into one half of it, and then the other one just pushes very gently until either it flips over or it blows up one of the parts. Can you imagine if they actually did that though? I think that would make me quite a happy bunny. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be quite pleased with that. Is it true that the company that made Transfer Toys also made some parts for the small moon rover? Possibly. It's not unheard of for multiple companies to be involved in projects like that. So quite possibly, I don't know whether it's true or false, but there's a high possibility, yes. Ran the rover with the lander. It should flip over the lander. The lander should be fine. It'll buff out. Yeah, exactly. You get it. What do we do next? Now we need the these things. I don't think we've got enough iron, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So some of these are going to have to go in here and we'll just have to come back in bits. Actually, let's do all of these away for a sec. Any junk that we've got, we've still got iron down on the floor. Then we can make as many of these as possible. I do have a feeling we're going to run out of resources here. It's bound to be the ones that require a large amount of iron. Oh, we don't have enough hoppers? It's fine. Classic KSP to a T there, yeah, pretty much. It'll be fine, it'll buff out. So we're not doing that side, right? So we're only going as far as these hopper lines here. I think the best way to do this... Oh, this is going to be tedious, actually. This needs to be brown, so this one here needs to be... Oh boy. Yeah, this is more challenging than I thought it would be. I can't quite figure out the best way to do it. I think that's got to be brown. New Yorker science elements. I tend not to read things from journalism places like this, but we can have a read real quick. Mini Moon rover from the toy company that created Transformers. Yeah, JAXA hired Takara Tomy to design the rolling lunar robot called Sori-Q. It's now en route to the moon. Cool, I didn't know that. It's an Omnibot with a remote control. Takatomi's ground rover hitched right on the Falcon 9, which captured the world's first commercial lunar landing. Landing? Vaguely resembled a Star Wars droid. Yeah, okay. I tend not to read too much into these articles, but this actually seems like a very good well-wrote article, actually. I'm skim reading, I'm not. Yeah. Anyway. Did that landing actually land? Because that was... Anyway, what are we doing? So I would like to place... Can I... do you know what? I really hate scaffolding. I'm gonna keep saying it. Scaffolding is the worst. Do you know what? I just realised I didn't even need the scaffolding for bits of it anyway. No, I didn't. I couldn't do the Neo. Couldn't pull it off. Oh, come on, Womble. Just trying not to hit the hitboxes. I would like to also have the flowering azalea in my inventory as well, because then we can start doing that. Flowering azalea. I don't want that behind me just yet, game. Please? Okay. Jesus Christ. Scaffolding is by far one of the worst things. Oh no, I don't want that one there. That one needs to be yellow. Whoops. Okay, so that's got the glass in place. Now we need to break the rails underneath, and then we can put the azalea leaf in after the fact. I think that's the best way to do it. Trying to figure out the process to that was not easy. That one can go there. Trying to figure out the order of doing that was not, was actually quite challenging for my brain at this time of night. But it's okay. Okay, so that's got... wait a second. They're not where the bees are, you idiot. Oh, you idiot. I'm doing the whole thing wrong. Getting my orientation on the thingy wrong. I need the concrete in next. You plum sack. Come on. Stop falling off now. I don't even have the concrete in. I took the concrete out. Of course I did. So we'll take those. Yeah, I don't know why these are ending up in there. It's interesting. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. We'll just do this thing properly. Okay, so we want yellow concrete up here. Oh, Womble, stop falling off the damn thing! So we need yellow there. Oh, why? Then we want brown here. Whoops. And brown there. Perfect. Okay, so I think that is sorted. Now it's a matter of doing the other side. And this side should be easier, I think. Because it's kind of like easier to maneuver around. Well, we will do this bit first. Perfect.
Each day he steps into the yard.
Hey Buzz, how's it going, my dude? This one needs to be yellow.
I pray to the stars and heaven above.
I'll tell you what, let's put in the minecarts first.
To those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
There we go. Cool. So minecarts are now in place. Let's just make sure that we... Oh, that one has to be brown, I think. So it is opposite to the concrete. You find all the trims yet? How do you mean, all the trims? What do you mean? The armor trim thingies. Oh no, I haven't even looked. It's not something I felt inclined to go out of my way to look for. The ones that I have, so I've got the Spire one. That was just because I went to the end cities. Oh, you bastard. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, that was mainly because I went to the end cities. So yeah, no, I think I've also got the netherite trim as well. Not the trim, but the netherite thing. Look, 'cause I've got netherite. I've got a netherite sword and I've got a netherite pick. I don't have anything else. And that one stays yellow. Okay, now on this side, we need to put the bushes, right? So that's what I should have done first. And we can just go around and get rid of the ones that we don't want. So this one, for instance, that one. This one. How much better is netherite and a diamond anyways in terms of tool? It increases the durability. So netherite tools last longer than diamond tools. So it increases the durability, as far as I'm aware. Which is why I've got it on my tools and not on my armor. Netherite also reduces knockback, but out of all the situations that you're going to get knockback, not overly useful, in my opinion. But, I mean, like I said, my opinion. Seems mending would cover. I just buy diamond tools from villagers. Yeah. To be fair, most people do. I like the netherite trim just because it looks nice, to be honest, but I like netherite just in general. I think it's tough to get, it's rare, so you don't spend it all the time. Whereas diamond is a little bit, there's no challenge, and like it's dead easy to get these days. Diamond armor too, yeah. To be honest, I'm more inclined these days to get netherite for things like lodestones, because that is a very unique looking block and it's practically useful. So, for instance, I could have I could start setting up bases and stuff all over everywhere, and we can have like a compass that leads to each base, and we could have like scavenger hunts and things, which is exactly how Decked Out runs, by the way. It's lodestone compasses. So lodestones are really cool. I think they're unique. If I were to critique lodestones in any way, it would be that they're a little bit too expensive, in my opinion. So why would you bother? But I like lodestones. Lodestones are pretty cool. Like, if I want... Because the thing is that the building block itself is also nice. Like, to use it as a... Just as a general building block. So it's already, like, pretty cool. Just for that reason. But also the mechanics behind it is pretty interesting. Netherite mining is boring in your opinion? I completely agree, netherite mining is boring. Which is why I think lodestones are a little bit too expensive. You've got a really cool block that does something really cool and nobody ever gets access to it, because why would you mine for... Why would you spend that time just for, like, something that's unique? So in survival, it's not great. Every time I think of, like, Tango Tech's decked out, I always think he had to mine every single piece of netherstone for his lodestones. Every single one he mined. Why bother? This is Minecraft. To build a house out of them, of course. That's true. It is Minecraft. And every time like I said, every time I think about decked out, there's more and more things that I'm like, wow. It blows me away. I need brown glass here, please. Brown glass for the next two, then yellow, and then brown. Cool, and then brown on the top, and then yellow, and then brown, and then yellow. Perfect. So that should now... Oh, wait. Hold on. It does mirror that? Is that right? Should it mirror that? So everything from this slice is different? Uh-oh. Wait. Wait a sec. Wait. So this is brown. So over here, this should also be brown, but that is very clearly yellow. Wait. No. Have I got these bits wrong? I think I have, look, because... No, I haven't got it wrong. It's just annoying the way it's rotated around. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. Something's not right. How long was that season? 1.5 years? He's full time? Still a lot of work? Yeah. 1.5 years. Yeah, still a lot of work. Exactly, right? So the glass should always be opposite to what the building blocks are, but for whatever reason down here, we've got the building blocks, and then I'm looking at the same color glass. And I can't figure it out. Is that the same down here? No. What? Yeah, building block here, different color glass there. Is that because I just haven't... Oh, brain. Okay, I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on, and it will make sense. It's because the middle bits get shared. So I think I'm okay. It just looks weird at the moment. Let me build up this slice first, and then we'll be able to figure it out. So this middle slice here is the same as that. So this middle slice here, this bit, should be the same as this. It shouldn't swap. So I am wrong. So this whole bit that I just put in is wrong. Oh, wait, yeah, no. That makes sense, yeah, because I want to be different to what's below that. Okay, yeah, so what I've just done is wrong. That took me far too long to figure that out. Oh, balls. I think this is yellow and then this turns to brown. Brown. Yellow. Bollocks. So this bit has to be brown. Okay. So that has to be brown. Well, I'll get there. I'll get there. So this bit has to be yellow. Fuck. What about this bit? Is this yellow as well? No, this has to be brown. This is the changeover, so this is where it goes to yellow. Yeah, because I got yellow here, look. And this is still yellow, because that's brown, but then this turns to brown. Okay. I think I fixed it. I knew something wasn't right, but I just couldn't, for the life of me, put my finger on it. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay, whew, that was something. All right, let's put in the dispensers, which I don't actually have. Oh, I missed. But yeah, no, he had to get all of that. Because how many lodestones are in decked out, right? There's at least... So I think there's 8. I think there's 16 for 16 different compasses for each difficulty. Right? There's 5 difficulties. So you figure out how many lodestones that is. I can't remember. I think that's like a stack of lodestones. That's ridiculous. Actually, it might be more than a stack. 16 for each difficulty. There's 5 difficulties. So yeah, it's more than a stack. It's like 1 stack and 16, I think. What am I doing? I'm getting dispensers. Right, we want to put the dispensers in. And how many pieces of netherite does it take for 1 lodestone? What is the crafting recipe? So it's only 1 netherite ingot, but that would require 4 ancient debris per lodestone. So you need 80 netherite ingots. 80. So yeah, that would have taken a while. And I think there might be more than that. So yeah, that would have taken a while. I wouldn't have fancied doing that, to be honest, but I guess once you've done the grind, then it's dead easy, right? Because you just have to work on the lodestone. Still a lot of work. Is this one yellow? Must be. It's opposite to the block. I think I've done my math right there for decked out. There might be more, actually, now I think about it. There might be even more than what we've just said. Something still isn't right here. So that's where the beehive is. That's the dispenser. I know. I know what I need next. I need the hoppers. So that will be that's my next step. So put the hoppers in. Oh, I keep missing that jump. It's not exactly the most easy jump to do. We do the opposite of what that is. So this needs to be brown, right? Yellow, yellow. Brown, brown, and yellow. Yellow. Didn't watch much Tango this season. Do you know if he used TNT mining machines? I think he used TNT. I don't know whether he had a machine or whether it was manual. Because I know there was one instance where Green was mining for Neverite himself, and he kept coming across Tango's like boreholes. It's like pretty early on in the season. So I'm pretty sure those boreholes indicated TNT. So it wasn't like beds where beds just create all sorts of fire. But I don't know whether he had a boring machine or whether he just laid the TNT manually. To be honest, I'd be more inclined to do it manual, just because I think setting up a machine for 80 ingots is a bit much. You're probably going to spend more time setting up the machine than doing it, but you know, you never know. The way I would do it and the way that other people would do it's probably going to be different anyway. So, okay, we'll put the powered rails on, and I'm out of music. That must mean that we're coming to the end of the stream. We are coming to the end of the stream. Wow, that's gone fast. That's gone very fast today. I don't feel like I've been streaming for 2 hours, but I have. Oh, this one. Ah! Stop falling off! So, this one here is when it gets different, right? So this is when it becomes a different color. So on this side here, that's when it switches, I think. Maybe? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. I think that was where I was making the mistake before, actually. So yeah, it's the same. Mind you, it has taken me 2 hours to kind of like do 2 layers of this slice here. So there is that. I mean, it's taken me a while, but you know, I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed the stream so far today. Now my next question is, did I put all of the glass that needed to be under here? I didn't. So that would have made my life a lot easier, I think, if I'd have done that straight off the bat. So then I would have been able to see. I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you. There we go, 4. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't really watch too much Tango either, Turing, and I kind of regret it because the way Decked Out 2 was way better than I was expecting it to be. Like, way better. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as what it was. Like, it is more than likely the greatest thing that has ever been built in Minecraft survival, right? Like, so I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't get to see the full process, because I think that would have been cool. I think I would have learned quite a lot about redstone, and not necessarily redstone, it's like how to implement different types of redstone in different ways. I think that's what Tango's very good at. He's not necessarily a purebred redstoner, but he knows how to take circuits and make them do things well, right? He can make the redstone do what he wants them to do instead of, like me, knowing loads of, like, knowing circuits but not being able to implement it very well. Or, like, failing to implement the circuits correctly. Which is definitely me all over. So I feel like if I'd have watched that process a little bit more, I could have learnt more about, like, his thought process, what he was wanting, like level design, figuring out how to build level design is always pretty cool. I think just from playing Decked Out, I've came up with ideas for, like, D&D, because obviously when you're building the dungeons, you are doing somewhat tamed down level design for, like, a game that people have to play, but it kind of yeah, I know what I mean. So yeah, I think just playing it has made me realize, like, what goes into level design a little bit more. And I think that's definitely Tango's strong suit, right? Like, he's a game designer first, Minecrafter second, Redstoner second kind of thing. He knows how to build a very good game. I mean, like I said, it's potentially the greatest thing that has ever been made in survival Minecraft. That I don't think anyone is trying to debate that either, right? It's brilliant. How much time do I have left? So I probably don't have enough time to finish off this section here. But we got a fair chunk of it done. It's coming along. I mean, this room is looking a lot more filled than what it was before. So that is good. I don't have enough time, and I have lost a little bit of steam from doing it. So I'll save this bit for next time we play Minecraft, which I think is now in Feb. I think this is the last January stream for Minecraft. I think next time I'm due to play this, I'm only playing it for like half the stream as well. Which I think is enough for me, because when I'm doing projects like this, my mind really starts to wander, right? Like, I don't think I could keep going doing this for any much more longer anyway. I was kind of hoping I'd finish this entire slice today, but I always aim more than I can achieve. It's a little bit tedious, right? So it's slow going, like you're placing things down very slowly. There's not a quick way of building this smoothly. But yeah, we're almost done. And then I think once I've got those two sections done, I'll probably leave this area for a little bit. We can come back to it at another time. Yeah. You can come back to it, I think. You really like Decked Out. I mean, there are pretty cool stuff in Minecraft, but it sure is a cool project. I loved Decked Out. Like, I think it shows you what is capable if you put your mind to vanilla Minecraft, in all honesty. I know he used like resource packs and stuff. A lot of the sound design was resource packs. And you technically need a second player for the map to work as well. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it really shows what is capable in vanilla Minecraft. Like I said, I mean, there are resource packs and stuff, but that, like, the resource packs don't define the game, right? They just add the little bits of flavor to the game. So they're like the little icing on the top. The actual beef of the game is all kind of vanilla, and you can... I mean, I guess you've also got the resource packs of like the deck cards and coins and things like that. But I mean, you could always potentially do that just without the textures, right? Like, you could still play the game, but it doesn't quite have the frosting on the top. It's still a cake, still fucking amazing, but it isn't quite finished. So yeah, no, personally, I think I need to change this because it keeps getting locked. So yeah, no, I really like Decked Out. I will rave about it for a very, very long time. Like I said, I play it a lot in my off time. And that's not because the Hermits played it, it's because it's genuinely a good game. And it's fun. And I have created my own like mini rule set as well. I don't follow it strictly the way that Tango wanted the Hermits to play it, just because I needed to make it work for single player, if that made sense. So I changed some of the drop things and how their shop works as well. I changed that a little bit. So I've kind of tweaked it for my own personal enjoyment. Just did like a single player tweaking. Because, so one of the things that I won't get when I'm playing the game is like multiple different people using the dungeon and effectively moving the Ravagers around, right? So the Ravagers are more or less always going to be where I left them, which is a bit of a shame. That being said, it's still really difficult. So if I really wanted to cheese it, I could move all the Ravagers into places where I want them to be, and then I could just like do the same run over and over and over again. So the way around that, I actually have like 3 decks on the go. So one of them is like a beginner deck. All 3 of these decks, by the way, I've built up myself, right, from playing. But each deck, if you purchase cards for the deck, it has to stay in that deck. So I've got like my main deck, which I've put a lot of time into, and you know, it's got like all the sneak block and stuff, and that's great for going down to like level 3 and a little bit of level 4. I've been a little bit down there. I haven't spent much time down there. Then the second deck is kind of like a medium to hard mode thing, where I go mostly to level 2. And then the first deck is like a beginner's deck kind of thing that is just level 1 stuff. So then I alternate the runs, so I never do like 2 deadly runs back to back kind of thing, or 2 deep frost back to back. I always do like a deadly, and then I'll do like an easy run so that it resets the Ravagers. I'm still finding it challenging because the Ravagers are now in the place where I need the artifact, because I've placed them there so that I could get the keys quicker, right? So I have to play it differently every single time, and that's keeping it so it keeps that enjoyment, but it does still mean that I know where the Ravagers are before I go into the run. That was the only way I could think of doing it, other than just like constantly reloading the save every couple of runs or something. But then I'd still learn where they were, or letting the save run in the background for ages so all the Ravagers kind of wander off. But the Ravagers become predictable. If you leave them for too long, they always end up in the same spots because of the way that their AI works. But I mean, World Eaters, Mob Farms, TNT Cannons. Personally, I don't think it's the greatest thing made in survival. Really cool, nevertheless. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Cheering. I think, so for me, I think it is because it's the most interactive thing. I mean, at the end of the day, like TNT Cannons and Mob Farms and World Eaters and things like that, right? What do you actually get from it? Do you get continued varied enjoyment, or do you get like a Mob Farm, you get gunpowder? You know? I think the thing that what really makes Decked Out stand out so much is the fact that it's a game within a game, right? Like, that is actually quite an interesting concept. Imagine building something that complex in, say, Grand Theft Auto, for instance, right? You wouldn't be able to do it. Or even Kerbal Space Program, creating a game within a game. You can't do that. Any like kind of sandbox games, you just can't, tend not to be able to do that. But the fact that you can do that in Minecraft and have it complex and make it a game of its own, like, all within survival Minecraft, yeah, I think it's the greatest thing, because it not only adds, it's not only a great feat of redstone. I mean, the redstone itself is pretty good. Not overly complicated, but I mean, it's, you know, it's good redstone. It's the way BD Armory. I suppose, yeah, you can, but that's using mods though. Discount. We're talking about total vanilla, so you can't do BD Armory stuff in vanilla Kerbal, right? So I'm talking about completely vanilla games. Whereas Decked Out is, apart from the extra little pieces of fluff, like the sound effects and stuff that he's added after the fact, like, the game itself is functional without that. You don't need that for it to be functional. I mean, it adds a lot of of atmosphere. Well, small hole challenges, I guess, speed running, but yeah, fair enough. Yeah, exactly, right. I mean, sure, you can do it with mods, but you can't like in it. I think it like, for me, Decked Out has really showcased what you can do in Minecraft. And yeah, sure, I mean, I get it, like World Eaters, yeah, sure, I can delete an entire chunk with TNT duping and things like that. It's like, fair enough, you can do that, but why would you do that? Oh, because I can. Okay, that's fair enough. That is a valid argument. But why would you build Decked Out? That's not just because I can, it's because I want to not only push the game to its limits, although I don't think you are pushing it that hard, but I also want to create fun and enjoyment for others. That is something incredibly special. You've not seen it? So I've been playing a lot of it. I did say that I wouldn't stream Decked Out, and I'm still not going to. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of it. I watched a lot of it on Hermitcraft when they played it there. But basically, it is a fully functioning redstone contraption that is a game. So basically, you you enter the dungeon. The dungeon is made up of different layers and levels. In the dungeon on level 1 and 2 are Ravagers, which are pre-named, and they will come and try and kill you, eat you, kind of thing. And you have to use a compass to find an artifact, which is buried within the dungeon. Once you get the artifact, you have to get out of the dungeon. But you can't just sneak around in the dungeon, and you're actually on like a bit of a time limit, because as you play through the dungeon and create noise, you generate something called clank. Clank basically means like once you get to a certain level of clank, the dungeon gets more and more difficult until the point where you can't escape. There's also hazard, which blocks off paths, so the dungeon is constantly changing. But yeah, basically it's a lot of very simple concepts. So like timer clocks combined with piston pushers that activate after a certain amount of time, and blocking mechanisms, because you've also got like cards that you can play in the dungeon that give you like little boosts. So you might get like a jump boost, or you might get a speed boost. There's also treasure that drops that can determine how far deep into the dungeon you get. So yeah, it's a very simple like idea, I would say. It's very much like Zelda. I'm going dungeon crawling, let's get as much loot as I can. It's very simple in that respect, but I think on the grand scale that Tango Tek did it, it is, in my opinion, the greatest thing that has ever came out of survival Minecraft. Because everything was made in survival Minecraft. And like I said, it does have resource packs. So, like, for instance, like the different cards and stuff that you can get, they're all resource packs that are art that he's imported into the game. But you can still make the game functional without the resource packs, it's just you don't have that beauty look of it. So basically, I think a lot of his cards are like iron nuggets that have been renamed and retextured. So they work. And basically, yeah, like I said, like the compass leads you to a point, you find the point in the compass, you drop the compass in, then an artifact comes out. Again, that's also been retextured too. So, I mean, like, it does have, it's not completely 100% vanilla, but the resource packs are only there to enhance the game. They're not there to make the game, if that makes sense. And, like I said, like, I get what Turing was saying with it, like the greatest thing in Made in Survival is like world eaters and mob farms and things like that. But fundamentally, once you've done those things, you probably just leave them to do whatever they need to do in the background, and then once it's done, it's done. Whereas with Decked Out, it's repeatable and playable, and you can play it multiple different times and get different results. And the replayability factor of Decked Out is what makes it a good just game in general. The fact that it is a game within Minecraft is ridiculous. And like I said, it really shows what you can do with Minecraft vanilla. And is also a showcase for why you don't need mods. Because I know there are other games in Minecraft that you can do with mods that are very similar, like Vault Hunters, for instance. It's a similar concept. It's a much bigger concept, Vault Hunters is. Like, the dungeons are a lot bigger. They're a lot more unique and stuff like that. But, again, like, the gameplay in Vault Hunters is based on mods, so the game only works because of the mods that you're playing, right? So that doesn't draw as much of a big appeal to me as what Decked Out does. Even though Decked Out is a lot more limited than what Vault Hunters is, because Vault Hunters is ridiculous. Yeah. Like, Vault Hunters is just in general amazing, but like I said, Decked Out is just a huge accomplishment. And the fact that he built an entire citadel on top of that, like, not only did he create a good game, he made it look phenomenally good. Like, really good. His building style. I've always thought Tango could build, but like this season, it's just like he dialed it up to 11. I don't know what he was channeling. So yeah, that is my opinion on Decked Out. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to play it on stream. Yeah, I'm not going to play it on stream. I will continue to play it off stream. It's kind of like a good kind of cool down game for me. When I get in from work and I just want to sit and play video games, like that is kind of what I'm enjoying doing at the moment. So yeah, I really like Decked Out. And I will sing its praise forever, kind of thing. But I do get what Turing was saying earlier with the... Technically it's not as impressive, and that's absolutely the truth. Like, technically it's not, it's just the fact that it combines Redstone with imagination and storytelling and has created something fun and different and unique, something that can be enjoyed multiple times over. And it's given me my own ideas for maybe doing something similar. Not necessarily in Minecraft, but dungeon design and dungeon building for D&D, definitely. Like, the way that Tango has built the levels is perfect for a dungeon crawler. Unfortunately, my dungeons are only ever one-time use. In fact, the dungeon that we played on the last D&D stream was based heavily on Tango's Decked Out, like with the maze and things like that. Like the maze and finding the pieces and going from like this bit to this bit and finding the logical pieces, putting them together and finding the lists and clues and stuff like that. All inspired by Tango. And ChatGPT. I said this after the stream had finished, but I basically used ChatGPT to do a lot of the riddles because I couldn't do it myself. So just like, create a riddle that has this in it. Create a poem that does this. Make this sound good. So yeah. I'm going to be using ChatGPT a lot more often. Because it took a lot of my work, and it was quite fun to do it as well, because I'm just, some of the answers it came out with is like, no, that's not quite what I wanted. Alright though. Alright, now to sleep and wake up and look at Kath's beautiful face. Oh, it respawned me the wrong way. That was disappointing. Anyway, chat, it is time I head out. I'm gonna have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. I've had a good one. That was a nice little compact stream. We did quite a bit. I feel like we were quite productive, actually. I'm always worried on the Monday streams whether or not I'm going to be productive, because for the most part I'm usually quite tired. Yeah, for the most part I'm usually quite tired, so but no, I mean, I feel like I've fared fairly well, which is good. I am going to pretty much just go straight to bed now. And yeah, have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Later, nerds!